And no president, no former president, not me, not one has and should have been given any exception to this. And then the group of people came to me, as my senator knows, Chris Coons, came to me and said, look, we want you to run for state senate. I said, I can't. I can't go to Dover all the time. I'm just starting a law firm. I'm a part-time public defender. And then they came back to me and said, why don't you run for the county council? I said, I can't. They said, you stupid SOB, it's right across the street there. I'm serious. Meets only twice a week. So my sister, my best friend, managed my campaign, and we picked a district that we couldn't possibly win. No Democrat had ever won. But my problem was I had my sister doing my campaign. And we won. Next thing I know, I was part of a group assigned as young senators, young elected officials, to try to bring the party around to get someone to run for the United States Senate. And I was put on a commission. When you're the young lawyer, you get to turn the lights on and off after every meeting. There's a nice motel you just drive up to, get out, walk in your door there. And you know, an 8x10 bathroom, a shower, and a stall. And I had my towel around me and the shaving cream on my face, and they were bam, bam, bam at my door. And I thought it was the guys that came down with. The guy was had a talk show named Bob Cunningham, was a big civil rights guy, and two others. So I thought it was them. I walked to open the door. There was a former governor, former Supreme Court justice, swear to God, the state chairman, and the former congressman. And they said, we just had dinner. Well, I said, I'm sorry, gentlemen. I walked in, I ran to the bathroom, shake the shave grip, thinking I could put something on there with anything here. I walked back out with a towel, I'm standing against a nail, a desk nail to the wall, and they're on the beds that are nailed to the headboards are nailed to the wall. Four of them sitting across. I said, Joe, we were thinking you should run for the United States Senate. I have great respect for our institutions and the separation of powers laid out in our Constitution. But what's happening now is not consistent with that doctrine of separation of powers. As the press shouted to me as I got off Air Force One, the Republican Speaker of the House said, whatever he proposes is dead on arrival. Well, I think his thinking is dead on arrival.
Speaker Johnson said it's dead on arrival. And he is? How are you going to get this? How are you?
And now, there's an extreme movement and agenda called Project 2025. Well, by the way, they're serious, man. They're planning another onslaught attacking civil rights in America. For example, Project 2025 calls aggressively attacking diversity, equity, and inclusion all across all aspects of American life. In recent years, extreme opinions that the Supreme Court has handed down have undermined long-established civil rights principles and protections. In 2013, the Supreme Court in Shelby County case gutted the Voting Rights Act, opening the floodgates to a wave of restrictive voting laws that have seen states across the country pass.